What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Monday night live stream. I'm bored. Right? I got home early from work, so I figured, why not just start? Why not just start? Uh, it's not like I'm having anything to do, so I might as well just start. Start live. Get it. Get it going. Get it moving right away. So, yeah, I want to do a pop the balloon video tonight. It's a little bit different, not the one that's that people usually do, but it's an offshoot one. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's interesting. Uh, you know, hopefully there's things to react to. But since since what is it? We're starting early. Since we're starting early, let's um let's do some warm up. Let's do some warm up videos. Let's do some warm up videos. Let's do some TikTok just to get the ball rolling since I'm a bit early. All right, let's check out this TikTok. This is a excuse me, like a 4 minute long video, so I'm going to break it down or react to it while we're watching. Let's check it out.
Hey, good morning, TikTok. Hey, I normally don't do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say something because, I have to say something. So, I've been single now since my divorce 7 years ago. And I'm just so troubled because, the dating world, I'm 60 years old, just turned 60 on March 11th.
Just that, right? Just those few words alone is like there's so much to talk about. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that, yeah, this is a thing where I kind of want women to understand. It's not like I don't believe men's content is necessarily about hating women, but it is about holding women accountable for their words and actions. Here is a 60-year-old coming online talking about men, right? Probably most likely complaining about men. But here's the thing, you're 60. It's like you have to, it's like, this is the problem where I've said this before. Do women not gain wisdom with age? I'm not saying women are stupid. I'm saying, do women get wisdom as they age and they gain life experience? Because by examples, they don't. They don't. Because you got to understand, I've said this countless times before. As women age, they become bigger red flags. Bigger red flags. Why? Because how I've seen it, dating is easy for women. Easy. They are the choosers, right? They are the ones to choose what type of man has access to them. Women are. Women are the ones to choose what type of men have access to them. So, why are they become bigger red flags as they age? One, it's that women women don't get, let's say, as women age, and you know what? I would say this, as people generally, right? Men or women, you get set in your ways. You are who you are. You're not gonna change your, you know, if you are, let's say, if you are aggressive, hard to deal with, annoying, whatever you negative red flags you are, it doesn't decrease or doesn't necessarily disappear with age. Especially, let's say this with women, because women, I honestly believe they become more grizzle, right? More harder, more aggressive, more combative, more I don't listen to no man. I'm a strong, independent woman type of mindset as they age. They don't become softer, right? As they age, women become, yeah, like I said, more hard. So that's not necessarily attractive. So what does that attract? Well, it usually attracts men that don't give a shit because they don't see a future with these said women. So they don't care, right? This is the thing where women gotta understand. The men that interact with you, they don't care. They don't care if you're mean, if you're even if you're ugly, if you're a bad attitude, they don't care because all they care about is just hitting it and quitting it. That's it. But women can't understand that maybe because who you are is what you're attracting. That is the thing. And also, I think that a lot of women they don't change their mindset on who they are attracted to. I don't believe that. Not a lot of women. I think majority of women they kind of stick to who they are attracted to. So
60 years old, and all that I've desired in the last 7 years is just somebody to love, somebody that wants to be loved, somebody that is looking for their ride or die, and I keep running into people that, men that are portraying to be something that they're not, with hopes to getting, in between the love zone.
so all she wants is a man that to ride or die, right? All that's all she wants. And then all these years, all she's attracting is men that just wants to have sex. You gotta think, because I've said this before. I've always said this to about when I talk about women and dating. Dating is easy for women. So why do they have such a hard time? Why are women having such a hard time in the dating market? Well, two things, two big things, right? Two kind of clear things. One, women are attracted to, and they attract terrible men. Terrible men can mean a wide range of things, right? He's not a monogamous type. He's a cheater. He's a liar. He probably, you know, he doesn't want to commit to you. He just want to have sex. That shit. And or women are hard to deal with, annoying. They have attitude, whatever. Okay. And it could be a bit of both. And in this case, what clearly is that this woman attracts terrible men. And you got to think, why? This is the thing where women don't gain wisdom with age. You got to think, what is this woman? Guess what type of men this woman is attracting. So let's see her page. If you want to check out her stuff, you could go, right? But you can see what type of woman. And I only showing like half of it. I mean, there's plenty of other stuff. But you can see what type of woman this is. From my perspective, right? This seems like an older 304. This looks like a woman for the streets. At 60, she still looks like a woman for the streets. So, are you surprised that she's attracting the pookies, the players, the bad boys, the men that they don't want to commit? All they want is to hit it and quit it. I mean, like, you think this is attracting proper men, traditional men, ride or die men, or is this attracting the man that notices he's for the streets? What do you think? What do you think? I mean, like, this is a thing where a lot of women have to understand. If you are for the streets, well, that's you attract the type of men that would fall for that. Okay? For the streets type of women. That's all she's in her own social media. That is what she's pushing out, the narrative, the image, the idea. So imagine in real life what type of woman what type of vibe, what type of energy is she pushing out. So again, that's why I don't listen to these women's lies. Honestly, you are not attracting ride or die men. Plus, this is the thing. I just think that these women just don't gain wisdom with their age. This is not necessarily proper woman. This is a woman that's always been for the streets, and now she can't get rid of that personality, right? That personality, that mindset for the streets in her 60s. Like I said, as women age, they're kind of set in their ways. And I honestly believe, and I believe this before, it's not like maybe it's impossible, but it's highly unlikely that you could turn a hoe into a housewife. So would you imagine a woman like this attracting any ride or die men? I don't think so.
And it's like I at 60 years old or even in my 50s, I don't have time to be doing a ton of soul ties. I just don't. You know, numbers mean everything to me, especially knowing how many people that I've been with. So I was married for 19 years, or at least with the idiot for 19 years. But anyway,
And he was an idiot, but you chose him. He was an idiot, but you gave him your body for 19 years. This idiot, you chose that man. It's like I can never understand. I can never understand women who easily shame or belittle the men that they choose to give their bodies to. That's this is a thing where my ex, she's done me dirty. She has. But honestly, I will never badmouth her because let's say this. Let's say this. If I call my ex a ugly fat B, I dated her. I had sex with her. I said I love her. So does that not badly reflect on me when I say this is an ugly fat B and I loved her? That doesn't look well on you because oh, you love an ugly person, you love a B. It's like seriously. So this is a woman that's loved an idiot. She loved an idiot. She got married to an idiot. That speaks a lot about her more than about him, especially when women are the ones to choose the man. Because this is a thing where let's say you had a women have like a hypothetical roster of 10 men. Out of the 10 men, you chose the idiot? You chose the idiot to marry. You chose the idiot to give your body to. That doesn't say anything good about you.
I don't want to get beside the point. I'm heartbroken because I feel like the way of the world today is like people don't really care. You know, they're out here just lying, manipulating, just doing anything, shooting their shot. I'm so tired of hearing that expression, shooting their shot. Anyway, I need for men to understand that, you know, to sit there and lie.
Also, I hate when women say it's men. Because this is a thing where when women say men, it's like a collective kind of thing. But the problem with that phrase and that thought process is that here's the thing. You are not dating men. You are dating a select few, very select few men. It's like barely a drop in the bucket of men you even are attracted to, let alone men you go out on dates with, let alone men that you even entertain. So it's very disingenuous when you say men because you don't interact with a lot of men. Women barely interact with 100 men. And imagine this, women barely go on dates with more than 50 men. So it's barely a drop in the bucket when there's over, what, 160 million men in the US alone? Is disingenuous.
And say that you're something or somebody that you're not, you're setting these women up for failure. And if you know God, like you don't just get to hurt somebody, say I'm
I again, divorcee talking about God is kind of funny to me.
sorry, and then repent. You will be held accountable. It's just not right. I mean, you're sending women out into the community, back to work, back home. You know, I mean, these are women that, I mean, if you can imagine you're affecting somebody's grandmother, somebody's sister, mom, daughter, You know, I mean, these are women that literally, there's a lot of us out here looking for love and that want to be loved. But then there's a lot of women out here hustling to make.
Really? Look, women out here looking for love. I showed you. I showed you her page. I showed you her page. Okay. Looks like she's looking for a good time. It looks like she's looking for a good time, not love, in my opinion. It looks like she's more looking for a good time rather than love. You tell me. Is this a woman that you would assume that's looking for love, or
I make my own money, so I spend it how I like.
or a woman that's looking to have fun? This is a thing where I hate the. I mean, I love the hypocrisy. It's funny. I love the hypocrisy.
that money. You know, God bless them. Let them do as they do. But when people tell you, or a woman says they've been saving themselves for somebody special, don't invade in their peace. Because once you disturb someone's peace, then they got to start back over with the healing process. And it just breaks my heart that this is the world we live in.
Hello, Anna. What's up?
And like, social media has taken over. Like, people don't think for themselves anymore. They see
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well too.
something nice and they want to go get it. And they'll lie and say whatever it is that they can say to try to get this accomplished. It's
This is a thing where this is why I say wisdom is important. This is this is why I'm saying wisdom is important, because here's the thing. Yes, are there two-faced men out there? Of course. I've said this before. I hate two-faced men. I really do. I hate men that lie. I do. I hate men that aren't upfront. But here's the thing. Here's the sad reality. We live in a world where there are good and bad people, regardless, right? There are good and bad people and shades of in between. You cannot escape that. And the importance of wisdom is for you to be able to distinguish between that. It's for you to be able to have some discernment. It's for you to be able to not, you know what, be able to weed it out. I'm saying that, okay, if you are a person with wisdom, fine. Here's a man, let's say hypothetically, a man that's attractive and he's trying to chat you up, but you know what? He probably lies and stuff. Well, this is the point where if you have wisdom, you vet them properly. You vet them properly. At 60, you shouldn't be easily giving your body to men. So you vet them properly. See the effort men give. That's the thing where women seem to not be able to grasp. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. And this is a thing where you ask the correct questions. You do the correct actions to vet men properly. That's the point. That's the importance. And hopefully at 60, you gain enough wisdom to understand how to do the process correctly. America, Philly. I'm from Philly. Where are you at? Say mate. You got to be either from Australia or the UK.
not right. It hurts me. Like, it bothers me that I've been, alone for 7 years with, like waiting on someone to realize that, I'm a gold mine. But
I love art. I love art. I love comic books, but I love art in general. Graphic designer, right? I've been got a degree in graphic design, so I love art.
instead, they see the physical. I understand that I put myself out there in bikinis, this, that, and the other. I'm not looking for anybody on social media. Get that. But even if I were, there's still a line of respect. I don't even care if the woman is shaking her ass, in which I don't do. I don't have anything negative for how women roll. But what I do have to say,
Go ahead. What's on your mind? I love talking to people, so I don't mind if chat, anytime has questions or thoughts, I never mind talking to chat. So You know, if we're all respectful, why not? Okay, I never, you know, I'm always down for a respectful conversation. Actually, I'm a digital artist. I want to make something for your channel. Go for it. I don't mind. I gotta say, I'm not looking to pay for anything because anything a digital artist can create, I can do it myself. Like I said, I've you know I graduated with a graphic design degree, so I'm not hurting to make digital art, but I love to see other people's artwork. So you know, post a link to a portfolio or whatever. I'm always down to check out people's artwork, so I don't mind. But you know, thank you for sharing. If you're gonna share it, so that'd be cool. I don't mind checking out your work. And if you want to, if you feel like you want to create something cool, I let's see. Discord, I do not. I don't have Discord. Um, don't have a Discord. Instagram, okay. That is my Instagram. So, check me out. You know, you could always DM me on Instagram. Let's see. Let me see. See what I could do. I'm trying to. Let me see what I could do. Because I'm trying to do this OBS thing, so it's kind of annoying sometimes. I can't. It doesn't look like I can type it in chat. Right? It doesn't look like I can type it down in chat, and it's going weird for me. Oh, crap. I don't know. What the? Yeah, I can't type it in chat right now, but you could see it on my yeah, you can see it right here. No problem, no problem. God damn it. Now my chat, now my thing is weird. Uh Damn it. So annoying. Okay, so I followed you, right? I add you. So DM me whenever whenever you get the chance. Yo, why? What's up, my bro? What's up, my brother? All right, let's get back to the video. Let's get back to the video. Okay.
That is negative. Stop assuming that a woman's confidence means that she wants your dick inside of her. That's not it. A woman's confidence, maybe she woke up feeling like, hey, I'm sexy this morning. I want to present that. And let her be. Just compliment her and keep it moving. That shooting the shot, you probably won't get a shot, but be respectful.
I'm glad you're here. Why?
That's what I love about TikTok. Now on TikTok, I get the utmost respect, and I value y'all. I'm so choked up. But on Facebook, I get disrespected. I get talked down to. I get put down. I have people that stalk me. I have people that say negative things.
This is a thing where I think, especially the old head, they don't understand about social media. It's part of the game. It really is. Because here's the thing where this is something that a lot of us don't understand. We are opening ourselves out to the masses. Imagine this, a world where there are good people and there are bad people. Well, guess what? When you open yourself out to the world, there's a higher likelihood that now you interact with bad people. This is the thing where a lot of people got to get some thick skin. It really is. You gotta have some thicker skin.
I have people that simply will follow me, study me, and then, try to go in for the kill. It's just all disheartening. Are we living in this world today? Have we forgotten God? Don't forget God.
I really hate a woman that is a divorcee that shows off her body. Okay, shows off her body online for the world to see and talks about God. She's not necessarily nude, but she shows herself off. So I really don't care for the hypocrisy. I really don't. I really don't care for the hypocrisy. When you talk about God, you're a divorcee and you're out here showing off your body. I'm pretty sure God promotes marriage, promotes family, and promotes modesty. So I really hate the hypocrisy in that.
I live every day to make sure I'm doing everything it takes to make him proud of me. I have less days in front of me than I do behind me. Can we just be respectful? That's all I ask. Stop playing games, please.
This is the thing. This is the problem. This is the problem we're having. Stop being single in your later years. Stop being single in later years, especially if you still want to be in the dating market. Okay? This is the problem with women. I'm seeing this constantly. If you're going to be in the dating market, try to wrap it up as quickly as possible. Women should not be dating into their 60s and 70s and 80s. Come on. Stop wasting time. It's like, I swear, I've said this before. If men will not be a priority, if men are not a priority, if you don't want to be in the dating market, if you want to decenter men, great, cool. I'm not complaining about that. I don't have opinion about that. That's great. The issue is that women still want to be in the dating market. Women still want to find a man. Here's the problem. Why are you trying to find a man in your 60s and 70s and 80s and shit like that? I'm not saying it's impossible, but that's the problem. It's like dating does not get easier with age. It only gets harder. You shouldn't have wasted your youth, wasted your time. It's just really ridiculous a lot of times. So, yeah, Anna, I'll check it out. I'll check it out when I have time. Yeah, the mystery. Yeah, and the mystery is gone, and it's the type of man she's going to attract. That's the thing where a lot of women got to really understand, and why the importance of her gaining wisdom should be important. But what can you say? What do you guys think? I'm staying on until like about around 10:30. I just started a little bit early, but I'm gonna be staying on, until the usual time, about around 10:30. So you can always come back. You can always come back. Why? Well, what is that? Let's say over here where I'm at, it's 8:30. Okay, it's 8:30. So you can guess that's probably about 2 hours. So I'll be here for a while. So don't worry about it, man. I'll see you soon. Good stuff, Anna. I check out your stuff. Cool. It's very cool. I don't mind I don't mind receiving fan art or work from people who check out my stuff, so I don't mind. Right? If you want to send something, I will accept it. So, but when I have time, I'll look into it more deeper. So, very cool. Good stuff. All right, let's continue with the show. Let's continue with the show. All right. Okay, so let's do the pop the balloon video that I set up. Let's start with that. All right. Okay, so this is Pop the Balloon, but Love Mountain Edition. That is their channel. Because the original Pop the Balloon is about, it's weird because they kind of copyright strikes your shit. So I tried to find something else that's that wouldn't do that. Okay, so so hopefully this won't mess shit up. But yeah, let's check this one out. So this is Pop the Balloon. Let's hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's interesting.
How you doing, man?
Hello, how you doing?
All right, what's your name?
Lala,
Lala, where you from?
Queens, New York.
Queens, New York. All right, what are you looking for in your king?
I'm not looking for anything in a king.
Not look. First of all, right? What type of men you think this type of woman would attract? You know, I mean, the tattoos, uh, the cleavage, the dressing, the revealingness of her, you know, of her attire. I mean, this is something that a lot of women have to understand. I mean, dress how you want to dress, but you got to understand that in the dating world, you are going to attract who you attract. You know, it's like I, sometimes sometimes I find it fascinating. Do women believe that they are attracting monogamous mind men, or are actually they're attracting men that just want to hit it and quit it?
Is what a king is looking for in me.
Bossed up. All right. No traits. If you give me 2 traits of you want to see in your man, what would they be?
Definitely great communication, and I want to know that he's definitely went through at least a round or 2 of therapy.
Round or 2 of therapy. I'm gonna hit all y'all with the same question. He can't make no less than what?
That's not my issue. It's not about what you make, it's how much you give.
Man, there you.
Generosity is the key.
All right, give me a deal breaker.
Not having kids. I only date men with kids because I have kids.
That's a bet. I hope you find what you're looking for, love.
Thank you. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, Love Mountain Edition. I'm your host, Deshae Shelton. And with me, I have a lineup of single gentlemen. Hi, gentlemen. How are y'all doing?
The selection is interesting. The selection of men are interesting. I don't really think this is like a desirable bunch of men. So I can foresee that women wouldn't be clamoring to be dating any of these men, but
Okay, we have a really nice lineup of ladies. Y'all ready? Okay. Let's bring in our next single lady.
Where did you come from? I'm back again.
Okay. Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Lala. I'm 37, and I'm currently in healthcare administration.
Okay, Lala, and what is the green flag in dating you?
Green flag is great communication.
Okay. And what's an interesting fact about you?
Interesting fact that I can speak Portuguese, and I also have a CDO license.
Okay. And what is your love path?
It's that free spirit, and at first I didn't agree, but now I think about it, pretty much so.
Uh-huh. You seem like it too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you don't have any pop balloons, and you may ask the gentleman a question.
I guess I'll ask, let me think. Have you ever had an STD, and do you have one now?
Tell the truth.
Yeah, be honest, please.
Tell the truth.
Oh, we don't have any pop
Let's
balloons.
start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is
and it's funny. This guy, I'm assuming that he saw how she looks, at least her body. That's why he's trying to get on it as well.
Steve Reese. I'm 42. That's deep and far, but it's probably been since, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, 18, 19, you know, something made. But, whoo, you stretched it. God damn.
You gotta make sure.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Man, y'all about to give me trouble. Marvin Lewis, special education teacher, 39. What was the question again?
Have you ever had an STD? And if not, do you have one now?
Once upon a time. Oh, we got to do it. Why y'all looking at me, big dog? I used to live a different. Did I gotta answer the question?
Yes.
Did you answer the question?
He said once upon a time.
It had a cough.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And 3 pills got rid of it. But that was like 15 years ago. That was college.
That was good.
You
You
know,
learned a lesson.
We learned from the mistakes, and now I take regular trips to CVS, so we good.
I
1
like-
minute clinic.
I like.
Yeah, Anna. I thought the work was nice. I looked at it. Good good character art. So really nice. I don't, you know, I didn't look at it fully because again, I'm doing stuff. But when I have the chance, I'll definitely look at it more. Yeah, no problem.
That.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Calvez, 47, local truck driver. No and no.
Okay, that's good.
Your name.
Yeah, we could talk. We could talk back and forth on Instagram. Just you can message me. When I get the chance, I'll message you. I'll message you back.
Your age and your occupation.
Steph, 28, and cook, chef. And no.
Oh, okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name Mac. I'm 38. I'm a truck driver and also a contractor. And no.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
And my name Q. I'm 32. Do security. I did when I was younger, but it was curable, so I'm good now.
Thanks for being honest. I like that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name's Vidarian. I'm 33 years old, and I'm a CDL driver. And no, I actually just been tested. I do annual checkups. I am a little active sometimes.
I like that honesty. Thank you.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name's Ray Carlton. I'm 44 and I'm a nurse. Yeah, I think I gotta really appreciate your question because it's provocative as you're dressed, especially with the numbers coming out right now. There are a lot of people getting it. And so I think that's a really honest question, you know what I mean? So I appreciate that. But yeah, I think if anybody's been living, they've had something. And if you haven't, or you say you haven't, you need to go get checked.
Agreed. Thank you.
Have you though?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm human,
Correct.
like anybody.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, indeed, I'm not.
Saying you're human is like I don't have any. I mean, it's not that hard to not have STDs. It's not that hard. You got to be more selective and be more selective with who you get with. So
I hit a pen thing, but you know what I mean?
Honesty, right.
Okay. Okay. You still have no pop balloons. I'm gonna let the gentleman ask you a question.
Okay, sure.
The same question.
Yes, I've had an SED in college, and no, I don't now.
Okay.
Your question?
Let me see your CVS results.
I don't have CVS. Oh, I don't have
My
CVS.
Chart.
Yes, I have actually my chart.
Who you go to?
I have health insurance. I go to an OBGYN,
What's her name?
Dr. Marshall, Sharonda Marshall, to be exact.
Okay, bet. I can pull mine up.
I can too,
All right, bet.
with my Face ID.
Your question.
Question. What's the age range of man that you look for?
I do not like younger guys. I like my guys older and up. So I think minimum I would go is maybe 37. I like 35, 37 up. Minimum 35.
What's the max?
There's no max.
Okay. Okay, that's the question.
Okay. Your question?
If I had $100,000 in the crib and I go to jail tonight, what would you do with the money?
Invest it. Probably buy some properties.
Why would you touch it if it's already with you?
Why would I leave it there and let it sit? The money doesn't do anything by sitting.
Why would you bother it if you know you can eat off of it if I never get out?
I don't need you to eat. I eat on my own.
So why would you invest in something you don't know what's going on?
I do know what's going on. I know investments very well.
Your question?
What's your idea of first date?
Oh, ideal first date. It's not even a set thing. I just like a guy that plans well and just as long as we have fun and communicate. I don't think the date necessarily matters. I think it matters as long as you have good energy. Anything could be fun, as long as you all communicate well to each other.
Understood.
Your question?
What's your biggest turn on?
Turn on or turn off?
Like turn on.
Turn on, thoughtful, generosity.
Okay.
Yeah, just being thoughtful. Just think about the small things. Even if it's a flower or did you have a good day, just know that I crossed your mind. That's my biggest turn on.
Okay. All right, cool.
Okay. Your question?
Yes. What is your what things will make you decide whether to be intimate with somebody that you like or love?
I probably know, not gonna lie. I would know if I'm gonna see with a guy probably within the first hour within talking to him. But for sure, it's not gonna happen that fast, but I would know if I'm thinking about it. The things I definitely notice again is communication, how well he's spoken and speaking to me, and how he's treating me, and where the conversation goes. I really dislike when conversation immediately goes sexual right first and I'm already turned off. Just let it flow and be yourself, and then we just go from there.
Absolutely. Let the chips fall where they may.
Correct.
Absolutely.
That's so weird.
Okay,
He's
you
so
do have
weird
one pop
looking.
balloon. Let's find out why you
Okay.
popped.
Yeah, I like the way you look and everything. I like the question you asked. I like that you were honest. I'm 32, so you said 35 for your lowest. So yeah,
But you look really nice for your age.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Would you consider him?
Yes, I didn't know he's 32. He doesn't give off 32. He gets more mature. So
Would you like your balloon back?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Okay. Is she your type though?
Yeah, she look good. I like everything about it so far.
thank you.
And he's definitely your type.
Yes.
Okay, here's the hard part. You're gonna have to pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
Let me guess. Okay, let me guess. I am. If I would have to say who she'll possibly pop, him, and him. Okay, those are the 3 that I believe she most likely would pop. But let's see. Oh, really?
Sorry.
Okay. Why'd you?
I'm surprised that she would pop him, because I would think he's more conventionally good looking, you know, compared to some of the guys. That's interesting. I'm surprised.
Pop this gentleman's balloon.
Just not my type. Nothing wrong, but really nice, well spoken.
All right.
Is she your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Thank you. I feel bad. Sorry.
And why did you pop this gentleman's balloon?
Because he asked for my CVS chart instead of my chart, so I know he's not getting tested.
Man, you got me messed up. I got my results on my phone.
Not from CVS. It's giving no health insurance. That's what it's giving.
I'm a teacher. I got health insurance through
Well, I
Central.
don't know how have you logged in
Yes, I logged in about 3 weeks ago. You want to see it?
to CVS?
Yes.
Insane in the membrane.
Yeah. I respect it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess like his jokingness is a turn off to her.
You may ask the gentleman with the balloons a question.
One more
4 remaining
question. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, if we were stuck on an elevator for 2 hours, what would we talk about?
How the hell we finna get out this situation? Hey, that's the only thing that can't be discussed because we don't got a future till we get off.
I like that.
Right?
Who do we need to call to get off the elevator?
Right.
Right? I mean, that's the only thing I could think of.
Okay.
Kind of going with what they said. How we gonna get out of it? Who we need to call?
It's like that you know what? After the first guy, fine. That should be an automatic. Okay, I get it. I think the other 2 guys should be add a little bit more. You can add, or we could also talk about, I don't know, just getting to know each other, stuff like that. I don't know, just adding a bit more, because now you all having the same answer after the first guy is like doesn't really add to you.
And just tell you don't panic. I don't need you panicking.
That's what I was looking for. Because one thing I'm going to do, I'm starting to scream immediately.
Yeah, please don't.
Help me! I'm screaming.
So you gonna calm her down?
I'm trying to and do my best.
Are you gonna be panicking?
Nah, not unless she gets to panicking. Then I'm be like, man, why the hell I'm on this elevator with her? That type stuff. But other than that, nah, I'm be trying to calm her down.
That's what I was looking for because I'm panicking.
Yours.
What was the question again?
If we were stuck on the elevator for 2 hours, what would we talk about or how would you handle it?
Basically, I'll be the person, I'll be your security blanket. I think every woman wants somebody that can protect them. That's the first thing a woman wants to know. After that, once she knows she's settled and she's safe, we could talk about just different things, get to know each other. Because once there's no danger, then everything's cool and we can have regular conversation. And once you feel calm, we can talk and relax until we get taken care of.
Good answer.
Thank you.
Okay.
This man is like so weird. I don't know. I mean, he has a very flamboyant, not overly flamboyant, but I mean, flamboyant kind of persona.
Smooth talker.
Okay. I'm gonna let them ask you a question.
Okay.
What would you do differently in your last relationship to make it last?
My last, what I've learned, I do agree that in each relationship, you should, even if it's involving another person, we should always learn from every relationship. So for me, I definitely would, I would say communication was good, but communicate more about things that I'm thinking about myself, like thinking in my own head. Like just be more open to say, well, you said that, but I'm thinking this way.
I got you. I like it.
Yeah.
See, mine is I will put my ego aside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes your success, you know, and the things that you do in life and you have put you in a place where you think you can't accept anything less.
Mm.
You know, and sometimes you got to open up your eyes and say that sometimes it comes with the territory, you know. But I like it.
that answer.
Okay. What is I know it's 5 love language, but what is your top 3?
Oh, what was my top 3 in what regards?
Your love language.
Oh, love language. First one is words of affirmation. Second is gift giving. And I think the third was physical touch, but that should be at the very bottom.
Okay. Okay.
Your question.
How hard is it for you to take accountability?
It's not hard at all. I mean, I grew up with both my parents, so I think that's one thing I did learn from both of them is accountability doesn't cost you anything, but it can fix a lot. So, yeah.
Okay, your question.
My question is, if you're going from being, knowing each other to getting into a relationship and being like, exclusive, how do you let somebody know that you've dissolved all relationships that were before you were in a relationship?
So you're asking before I jump into a relationship, how do I let him know that I've ended all my past relationships?
Absolutely.
I'm not letting him know anything. It's up to him to tell me that I would like for you to be with me and I like to be exclusive with you. I place that responsibility on a man. I can't make myself a girlfriend. I can't make myself a wife. So when he decides he wants that for me, then it'll end. Until then, I will continue to date repeatedly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so, because it's such a transition to go from being single to being exclusive. So once I tell you, I say, hey, I want to make you my girlfriend, I see a future for us, then how would you let me know that you don't have any connection with anybody else?
We just gonna see by action. So it's not like, hey, guess what? Look at my phone. It's just gonna happen. If I see something with you and I'm dealing with you that long, it's just gonna flow off. There's no need to keep that many people around if you find a person you want to grow with.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Try not to pick.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on the ground.
Marvin, can we see your toothpick? Still have it? You have yours.
The CVS tooth. CVS toothpick. Yeah, go ahead and pull it up. I would love to see. Make sure it's the full panel, not the half. The full.
He don't even remember that part.
He don't even know how to log in. He's creating a login.
Okay. You have 4 remaining balloons, and here's the hard part.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna have to pop 2.
This make me feel like a bully. I know what balloon I think I want to pop.
Let me do some guessing. If I had to choose between the 4, I would probably say him or him, but it's just my guess.
It's a lot of people. Okay. Oh, okay, ready. I'm ready. I know who I want to pop.
I'm with you.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm not mean. I'm so sorry.
I forget that.
I'm sorry.
What's another one?
2?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't know. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm sorry.
Really?
Why'd you pop his balloon?
Because he put his hand in the ice bag in the backstage. He didn't use a cup.
The
How would I
funniest part
would-
is they don't even have a cup.
So you used the bag.
Hey.
He put his hand in the ice bag.
What?
Yeah, it's gonna hold.
Okay, that was I wouldn't be able to guess that.
Germs.
I think germs are everywhere.
And why'd you pop his balloon?
He was very well spoken, very handsome. It was just more of a height thing. I'm just pretty tall for a female. That was all.
I would be guessing that.
Okay. You have 2 unpopped balloons. You may ask them a question.
Okay, I guess one last question is, what's your go-to when you're flirting with a female? What's your thing you do? Is it a joke, a smirk, or what's your pickup line?
I guess it's more of a you could go in as a joke, and start the conversation. Maybe long as it ain't a corny joke, something just be from the off the heart, just whatever you feel.
So you're a comedian. You could tell me a joke.
I ain't no comedian, but I could say something, probably make you laugh if I want to come up to you and I'm interested.
What would you say?
A joke.
I would say a joke.
Oh, really? It depends. If I come up to her and then something, maybe say her hair.
I'd be like, your mama. And you just laugh.
No, we ain't gonna play that game. We ain't gonna play that game.
You'd be like, quick like that. It'd be something real smart. I'm from New York, so it's not going to be too sweet. I'm not that sweet.
Well, I know how New York people are. They different. So if my joke don't make you laugh, then maybe it ain't a joke to you.
Well, a joke is a good way to go, so.
Yeah.
Me myself, if I see you on the first time, like just, I got a quick question. That's it. I'm straightforward with it. If I ask for your number, would I be able to get it? If you tell me no, I'm gonna keep on walking. You have a nice day. Other than that, I got asthma. I ain't wasting my breath on you. That's it.
You got asthma?
Yeah. Sorry, baby.
That's not a joke.
That's not a joke. It's serious, but that's the only thing.
I thought we all grew out of asthma at a certain age.
I mean, but I still got it, baby.
Oh, okay. Do you smoke?
I don't smoke weed.
Oh, okay. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
a CDL, baby. I don't do
Oh, yeah. Me too. And I got my TWIC card, so I don't do none of that.
Come in.
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
Have them ask
gosh.
you a question.
Okay.
Give me I know we don't got time like that, but give me a half a day of your day. What do you consider your day?
Ooh, I have like just one day. My busiest days, I work 7 days a week right now because I have time to do it. But most of my days, I wake up at 5. I either go downstairs to the gym or I meditate or write a journal. But I work from home, so I definitely work from home. And then if my job needs me, my second job, I go in because I still serve or I bartend. It's never too much money to make. So, and if I don't do that, and I'm going out with friends, I love to be outside, whether it's the museum, the bar, hookah, dancing, jogging, whatever it is. I'm an outdoorsy person, so.
So by naming all that, do you think you have time to be with somebody?
That's the thing. I can never go. For me personally, I'm not I'm not really an outdoor kind of guy, or I'm not really a out partying type of guy. I'm more of a homebody. So, and this is a woman that's like how she dresses. She's a bar. She bartends. She goes out. No, I don't think women like this is really suitable for settling down.
Of course, I make time for what I want to make time for. There is nobody now, so I can make time for myself, and I can take up all my time because nobody's there to take it.
Gotcha.
Okay. Your question.
When you say you're an outdoors person, right? So first date, I want to take us out fishing or something like that. Would you enjoy that?
Yes, I know how to fish and I know how to hunt, so yes.
Okay.
All right. Okay, now you have to pop one balloon.
Okay. Okay.
I think she's feeling him more.
Okay, I'm gonna pop it.
I'm assuming.
Sorry.
And why did you pop this gentleman's balloon?
It wasn't a bad reason. He just seemed more like I need to be handled sometimes. It just seemed like he can handle me a little more.
You need to be handled.
Yes.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Okay, come on, Mac. Mac came back. He about to be out the market. Do you have any questions?
When dating a dude, like, do you want him to do like a whole lot of chasing you, or are you willing to act in part of it? Like, if I call you and it might be I'm on the road or something, I don't get a chance to call you. Would you call me, text me, or check on me? That type of stuff.
I think it's a more reciprocation. Like we just flow with each other. Like if you're saying that you're busy as I am, I still find time as well. And so even if I call, you can't answer, text something and say, call you later or something. But if I call and it's like, for me, I feel like 48 hours, no call, no show, you fired. It don't take that long to say nothing back.
Understood.
You have any questions?
Do you have any children?
I got 3 daughters.
Oh, that's good. I only date guys that have kids.
Do you have kids?
Yes, I have 2 daughters.
How old are your daughters?
I got one finna be 18, 15, and 13.
How old are yours?
17 and 5.
You're good with that? Okay, so how do you feel about each other?
I like them.
She cool.
Okay, is this a match?
Go with it.
All right, Mac. We have a match. Thank you. It's your girl.
You. How's that make you feel to know all the ladies were thirsting after you?
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier. Check the description for the link.
What's good, y'all? I have to come check on my people, man. I'm still looking for.
Hello.
A manly man.
A man that is, big on his word
Yeah.
and consistency.
All right. What's the deal breaker for you?
Sassy.
No sassy man. I got one more question. Salary. No less than.
Well,
I put on spot. You don't want to answer? Plead the fifth?
I just prefer a man that is there.
All right. Man, you have to be there.
Be there.
All right, love.
And if you're not there, be willing to let me help you get there. And that's fine too. But don't be sitting there like, hey, this is the level, because there are like levels to the shit. And I need you to go up with me because I'm not staying stagnant. I'm moving up levels. So if you're not there, I can put you in. I can put you down.
You got it. I hope you find what you're looking for, love. I know you are.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, let's bring in our next single lady.
I've said this in the last live. BBWs are not for me, or they're just too much for me. I know what I can handle. This is the thing with women and the whole men that they want them to level up, and they saying that they can level. It's like it's a really tiring shit, especially when women are older. I really think it's like these women constantly saying, "Oh, I want ambitious men. I want men that will level up. I'm going to level them up." It's like that shit is like for your 20s. I really think that's for your 20s. I mean, like at a certain time, it's like I think women just like I don't know. I just find it like a lot of these women got to understand that they're not going to qualify for the certain types of men that they deem that are leveled, right? That the men that are, doing well, or doing well financially. I don't think a lot of these women will qualify for them.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, boy. Hi.
Right here with me.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Nervous.
You're fine. Let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Chrissy. I'm 41 and I'm a stylist.
41. 41, and you want a man that's leveling up, and you want to. I swear to God. Seriously.
Okay. And Chrissy, what are some green flags in dating you?
Green flags for me or red flags?
No, green flags in dating you.
Like
some good things about you and dating you.
Okay.
Or being your partner.
I'm a go-getter. I'm very affectionate. I'm a homebody, contrary to my leg. I cook very well. I'm Creole, so I'm Belizean, so I cook very well.
Okay.
And I like to keep a clean house, so I'm very homely. And I actually love love. So that's my thing. That's my love language.
All right, awesome. And what is a fun fact about you?
I'm funny. You know, people
That's not a. Say you're funny is absolutely ridiculous.
say I should be a stand-up, but I'm like, 'cause I'm really funny, so I'm always making people laugh and stuff like that.
Okay. What is your love path?
I'm free spirit.
Okay, free
I'm
spirit.
a butterfly.
All right, there you go. Okay, well, you have no pop balloons, and you are able to ask the gentleman a question.
So starting here with you.
A general question.
Oh, general question. Okay. Do you guys believe in going 50-50? Are you a provider or you're a bum?
I'm pretty sure she like when she said the thing, her interview. This is the woman that wants a provider, and it's like you're 41. You're 41. I mean, it's like this is a thing where I bet you she'll pop any man's balloon that says 50-50.
Okay, let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name's Steve Reese. I'm 42. I'm an insurance adjuster, and I'm an actor as well. I'm going to say I'm not a 50-50 guy. I go with what's called for. If you're with me and I have to go full freight, that's what I'm going to do. But if we can grow together, and go 50-50 so everybody's okay, we can do that as well. So there's no confusion about anything as well. But some people get in the illusion of somebody's supposed to take care of them. And that's what messed up everything and throws the whole balance off course. So as long as that's understood, we're in a good place.
Okay.
Hold on.
What's
Hold on.
Oh.
We're gonna pop.
Oh, okay.
Pop.
Sorry.
That's fine. We're gonna keep that.
Okay.
We're gonna keep that.
Okay.
That was a reaction.
Okay.
She wasn't supposed to pop.
Oh, I thought it was fine.
Okay.
Girls like,
Like I said, anyone talks about 50-50, she will pop. This is a thing where I've said this before. As women age, they become bigger red flags. Because honestly, women don't gain wisdom with age, and there is a reason why they are single. Dating is easy for women. So you got to wonder why. Why are you still single if you are relatively attractive, which most men find most women attractive. And dating is easy for you. Why? Why? Because most likely you are who you are, i.e., you're probably hard to deal with, attitude, aggressive, standards that are unrealistic for you, just bad ingrained traits, ingrained personalities and standards that just makes you make you someone that can't get a partner.
Sorry. Sorry.
She just backstage just up and asked why she popped the balloon.
Yeah.
Backstage.
Let's go back here.
Why did you pop this balloon?
Because I feel a man should want to provide. There shouldn't be a situation where it's a option. If you want me, you should want to look out for me because that's what you are. And if you're not like that, then you're not my type. Because I don't want to have to raise a man. I want a man already to be a manly man
And just
that
like
gets it. Because I had a dad,
I got you.
and I got this from.
But you want a man to raise you, right? You don't want to raise a man, but you want a man to raise you. That makes sense. Because here's the thing, 50-50, you're not raising a man. You're equal, right? You're equals. That's not what 50-50 is. What the hell? What's wrong with women's brains? It's like providing is you're raising somebody. So if you are providing for him, then you're raising him. If you're going 50-50, you're not raising nobody. You're doing 50% of the work. That's not raising shit. Okay? That's helping out. Providing, because you want him to provide for you, he's raising you. And this is why she is still single.
From my dad.
I got you. And
Yeah.
just like I stated, it goes by where we are and what we have in our relationship.
But we go together.
Yeah,
Once
but I'm just
once
saying.
I have sex with you, we go together. So
But just like I stated, if we're together, and I have to be the provider and everything. That's good. But just like I stated, some women get it too far that somebody's supposed to take care of them.
You are supposed to take care of me if you want me. That's
But
what you
we're
want.
supposed to want each other, baby.
We do. That's why I'm
Yeah,
allowing
that's why
you to
it's a lot of
come
me,
to
me, me coming from you. It's a lot of me, me, me. But I got you. I respect it too.
Yeah. It's cool.
Okay. We're going to go with the guys that still have the remaining balloons to answer your question.
Okay.
All right, the question is, would I go 50-50 or do I go 50-50?
Yeah.
It's about what you want to do. So it's two options, right? So 50-50 for me don't mean 50-50, like we splitting everything in half.
Right.
For me, this just means you got an income, I got an income, our income is for the household.
Yes.
That's one option.
Right.
If you want a traditional setup where a man take care of everything, I'll do that. But here's the question you got to ask yourself. Is 70K, I'm going to teach you, is 70K enough for you to live off of?
If you're willing to upgrade that, and I can help you do that.
Right.
If, like you were saying, you want to do cybersecurity, I
Right.
can help you do that. You know,
Right.
so if you're willing to not just stay at 70,000 because that's being stagnant.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you say, hey, I want to upgrade and make
I really want to know. I really want to know how much she makes. Like, I swear to God, it's like every woman think they can upgrade a man. Every woman think that, oh, you make 70K, I can bring you to 100K. Really? It's honestly, it's just sometimes it's really ridiculous. It really is.
150 or 200 or 300,000. I
Right.
just need a man that's willing to want to go further.
For
If
sure.
you're at 70,000, I don't want you to stay at 70,000.
For sure,
I
and I
want
don't.
you to upgrade to more.
I got a question, one question.
Mhm.
My money, okay, your money is your money. My money is,
The house money.
what is your money to you?
My money is going to help make the house beautiful. My money is going to help if you need my money to keep it going. You know?
Is your money for the house? Is both our money for the house? Okay, that's a bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
My house
Your name,
can't
your age,
tell
and
me.
occupation?
Tea gallery.
My name is Vidarian. I'm 33 years old. I'm a CDL driver.
Okay. That's good.
I don't really have a question right now.
So,
Her question?
Oh, what was your question again? I'm sorry.
Are you a 50-50 guy, or you believe in being a provider, a manly man, or do you believe in the woman needs to provide as well?
I don't really believe in that 50-50. I believe it's just 100-100, but I am a provider. I do believe in that. You know what I mean? But as long as you have that, what I should say, that significant other, you know, if times come short, if it's, you know, for that reason, then yeah.
I like
Because
that.
we like a team.
I like that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation?
My name is Ray Carlton. I'm 44 and I'm a nurse and a real estate agent.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Yes, ma'am. As far as your question, I don't believe that any man doesn't want to provide for the woman. I think that when a man says that he wants to do 50-50 or something like that, he doesn't believe he can make the money. But baby, I got the skills to pay the bills.
All right.
I'm done.
I like that. I like that.
You do
Oh,
have some pop
God.
balloons. Let's find out why the gentleman popped. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Calviz, 47, truck driver.
And why'd you pop?
I'm like, if you're in a relationship with somebody, it go both ways. It's just more like, don't put all the pressure on just one person because a relationship take for two people to be in it. And if
Here's my thing with when it comes to 50-50 and providing. I'm generally a provider. Okay. I make enough money. I don't like to depend on a woman, right? Not necessarily for financial dependence. So I would generally prefer to provide my, you know, but I also believe this where for me personally, it's more dependent. If I'm providing, I'm making the rules. If we're going equal, it's a partnership. Pick your poison, right? Pick your journey, right? This is your what is it? Your adventure path, whatever. Okay, pick your path. Pick the path that you want to go on. We can be partners, and we can be equal partners. You're contributing, I'm contributing. You're taking care of the household, I'm taking care of the household. We're both doing childcare. We're both, you know, raising the kids, like 50-50. Now, like I said, I prefer to be providing, but I don't mind. But if I'm providing, I'm in charge. You are, you know, I can listen to opinions and thoughts, but at the end of the day, I make the decisions. If that's the path you choose, right? So that's how I go about it. I mean, like I said, I prefer to provide. I make the finances to provide, and I that's more my lane because again, I don't like to depend on any woman financially, and I never really have. But again, I try to be adaptable because who knows? Depending on the woman that she really loves working or whatever. So, you know, I'm not hurt either way.
It's more on one person and it could be more of a struggle, you know what I'm saying? And so I pop because all that 50-50, I'm 1,000,000. So if I'm with you, I'm with you. But I'm just tired of hearing that stuff. So
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation?
Steph, 28, and I'm a chef. I pop because it don't make sense, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. You steady talking about 50-50, and you had a dad in your life. We ain't your daddy. You gotta understand, your daddy gonna be 30 years older than us. We not going for it. It's 2025. You gonna break bread like Jesus said to get your ass about your business. Simply that. We ain't finna keep playing like a man should do 50% for a woman who has a dad or who don't have a dad. I got 6 kids, I'm gonna tell you. So anybody who don't like kids, man, pop me right now.
I love children.
Yeah.
6 kids? Did he not say he's 28? And he has 6 kids? God damn, man.
Yeah,
But you gotta be able to
But
provide.
what I'm saying is,
You gotta
providing
want
is
to.
more for a man's side, right?
You want to.
So why
I
won't you
provide
accept?
something that you can't provide?
You just told him I ain't here. His money for the house.
It is.
On this, not over here.
Oh, that's why.
But this is my foundation I built. So if you ain't coming with nothing and pitching in,
coming.
okay, then I do
Of course.
50-50 on you then.
Yeah.
That I look like a lame man. I like a lame.
Credit score high, everything.
That don't matter. But you made it about providing for a man 50-50.
But I can provide.
So you want to provide
myself.
20 and I got to provide 80.
I want to provide what I'm supposed to. And a manly man knows what I do, and he's gonna do what he do. I don't want to have to teach you to do it. You either do it or don't, and it's cool.
You looking for a bell pepper? Ain't nobody green.
I deal with nothing
No.
but manly men in my whole life. I was married. Thanks.
He was married. You're not anymore. You deal with nothing with manly man, yet you're still single. This is why I said that women lack wisdom. Women lack wisdom. Okay. So let's say this woman has only dealt with manly men, as she said, men that provide. Okay, cool. Where are they now? I can never understand women's logic. I only deal with, I've only dated 6-figure men. I've only dated manly men. I've only dated men that provide. Okay, where are they now? Why have none of these men stand the test of time? Why aren't you with them right now? That's who you deal with, right? That's who you interact with. That's who you date. Where are they now? What's the point? What's the point to say that, oh, you dealt with these men, yet you can't lock down these men? Or it's either you can't lock down these men or you don't want to be with these men. So what does that say? Maybe you don't qualify for them. Maybe you can't deal with these types of men. I hear this constantly by women. I've dated the athletes. I've dated the millionaires. I've dated the top attractive men. I've dated the 6-figure men. Great. Where are they now? That's the point. If you dated them, why aren't you with them? Why haven't you locked them down? Why aren't you still with them? I just some shit like I don't understand. And it's like women don't gain wisdom. If you want something to work, maybe not repeat the same things over and over and over again. Maybe. Okay? What is it? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, hoping for different results. And no surprise, women are the definition of insanity.
And divorced today.
And
No,
why did you pop your
separated.
balloon?
Not divorced.
can you say again?
Why did you pop your balloon?
Okay. I understand you want that. It's just like the sense of entitlement to it. I am in a position, but I guess like for the setting we in, I have to dive deeper into your perspective about it. But just surface level, I'm not with it because, relationships, I feel like it can go either way. Sometimes a man could do 100 or sometimes you can do 80, sometimes 70. It just depends on y'all's situation and then you go from there. So if a man is in a situation where he makes a surplus of money, then of course, but I think you should go by situation and the man and give him a little grace. And
Well, that's why you date. And when you date, you get to know that about a person, to know if we can move forward in a relationship based on what we talk about.
Yeah.
So if I'm talking to you about certain things and you tell me, hey, I'm unemployed,
Right.
So then you should focus on working
Yeah.
instead of a relationship.
Right.
Because you don't need to be unemployed talking about having a woman because they don't go.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying. So I just need a man that has his priorities in order, that gets the bond between man, woman, and child.
Okay.
And I don't want to have to break it down to them. Either they
Understood.
get it or they don't.
That's
And I'm okay with that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
This is the thing where I find it, like I said, right? The type of women that want to be provided for, you better be submissive. I'm gonna say that right there. It is about if he is providing, he's making the rules. He's in charge, 100%. That's deal with it. It's that's one thing where I really honestly don't understand women. If you are not submissive in nature, not obedient in nature, why deal with men that that will provide? Because here's the thing, men can deal with women. Let's say you aren't necessarily the obedient or submissive type. Cool. Then you get a man that thinks he's fine with it. So he's paying all the bills, he's taking all the things. You just need one instance of you back talking him, of you belittling, of you just making I don't know, being aggressive, being combative, questioning him or putting down his opinion, whatever. Shit will switch quick. I honestly believe it. Okay, men can fake it, right? Fake it. Oh, you know what? I don't need her to be submissive. I don't need her to be obedient. I don't need her, to listen to me and everything. While he's providing and taking care of you, you just need that one opportunity, that one fight or whatever, where you show him what it's like to be with a woman that's not submissive while he's fully providing.
Okay, you have 3 remaining balloons. I'm gonna have them ask you a question.
Okay.
Marvin.
I gotta ask a question. All right, you're a beautiful lady.
Thank you.
If I told you you couldn't wear that outside, would you be okay with me as your man telling you what you can and can't wear?
Yes, I'm very submissive and I listen.
You cook too?
Very. Every
Yeah.
day I can show you, yes. And
Okay.
I'm on my healthy kick, so I'm no processed foods, nothing but the best. Yes.
Okay. Your question.
Can you pass me? Oh, dang. Give me.
We'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your question.
My question is that, now that we've got finances out the way,
Mhm.
as far as relaxing, and you said you're a lover.
Yes, very much. I love love.
Yeah, love is a very beautiful thing,
It is.
especially when you know how to enjoy it and have a good time in it.
Yes.
And so, how do you express that? Like, if we're sitting at home Friday night, Saturday night, weekend, how do you express that? Not just sexually, but
Right.
just the intimacy of it.
Well, I watch my mom cater to my dad, so watching and having a dad and a mom in a home.
This is a thing where you always have to question if women trying to put on a perfect act. Okay, you got the looks, decent body that a lot of men would like, cooking, cleaning, saying she's submissive, saying she's, obedient, shit like that. Okay, cool. Why are you still single? Why are you still single? Because this is the point where why I said one could be a lie, that you know what, she's actually has a mouth on her, and not in a good way, attitude, a mouth. She's actually more aggressive, combative than she's letting out to be, and or she's attracted to terrible men. She's attracted to terrible men. So this is a thing where you find it often where women constantly complain about terrible men. Right? Oh my God, he cheats, he lies, all this shit. Well, there are good men out there, yet you never choose them. You never choose them. You're always attracted to terrible men. That is why it's a red flag, and why it don't matter how great a woman is or how great she seems. If she only attracted to terrible men, then that's her. Then who gives a shit how great she is? She's only into terrible men. So really, it don't matter.
I watched my mom. She would cook for my dad. She would even do pedicures for my dad. She would give him massages. She just was a very affectionate woman.
Absolutely.
And my dad loved that about her.
Yeah.
And that's what he told me you know, why he loved my mom so much, you know. So I just like that, you know, and that's my thing. Like, I'm a lover. I love love, and I love to love on my man. My man, my man, my man.
Sure,
You know,
that's good, yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm definitely a lover, and I'm faithful, and I'm submissive, and that's
Cool.
something that a lot of women lack because they want to run everything and they want to be a man or alpha male, and I'm not like that. I'm baby girl.
Yeah.
So I like being a baby girl in a relationship.
Yeah.
No matter how old I am, I like being a baby girl.
Absolutely.
So
Okay, let's find out if he has his question.
How would you feel if you was dating, you know, somebody younger than you? I know I'm 33. You said you were 41. Like, how would it be? Is it, you know? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm young. I like to be active. You said you were a lover. You know what I'm saying? Then you already kind of, you know,
Yeah.
seem like you want to make sure that I'm handling stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I'm
Are
a
you-
free spirit. I have like a really youthful personality, you know. I'm not an old head just yet, you know. I'm still, you know, fun and vibrant, you know. That's my disposition. Like, I'm very fun, and I like to laugh and I like to have fun. I'm spontaneous, and I'm not sexually active until I'm in a relationship. So I'm not promiscuous.
Okay.
I just like being with him. So if I have a man, then I'm all his.
Do you think you lazy in bed or no?
No,
You sure?
no, no.
So you can go the whole night.
I think that's sort of unnecessary.
Okay.
Like, too much mileage.
You do have a pop balloon. Let's find out why you popped.
Okay.
Why'd you pop?
Oh man, she a beautiful woman, but I got to be real. I'm gonna cut out the play. If I was looking for something for long term, like, you're a beautiful woman, I ain't gonna hold you. Trying to be nice, but how you present. I've been a man on two walks. I've been a man I'm trying to be right now, and I've been a man that's in the world that accept how you present, and how you present will pull out that side of me that you wouldn't want. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I asked you about your clothes. If I asked you to change the thing that you wear, would you be okay with that?
And I would.
And I heard what you said about, I respect so much what you said about, you know, respecting your temple and the temple of God. But at the same time, the temple of God is more than just your temple, it's your mind. And so with your mind, I would have to ask, why would you wear this? When you know men with high testosterone, that turns on the side of a man that you don't want from a man. You understand what I'm saying?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Now, I agree with him what he said. I agree with him what he said. This is a thing where women don't understand. Okay, you a lot of times women want to believe that it's a switch. Everything's a switch. I can turn it on and off. I can be feminine when I want to. I can be masculine when I want to. I can dress modesty when I want to, and dress like a whore when I want to. It's like, it's a mindset. Because one, you switching it on and off, you're fake. You're chameleon. You're two-faced. What is your authentic self? Okay. Yeah, I even looked at this is the thing, like, just like the woman in the beginning. The woman in the beginning of the, you know, the live, this older woman who I showed you. She gives off a sense where, the type of men she attracts, the type of men that, you know, gravitates to her, are the men that just wants to hit it and quit it. This is something that a lot of women can't be able to grasp. You want to attract, let's say, monogamous men, good men. I'm sorry. Your mindset, your persona, your energy, you are only going to attract, or you're only going to attract the type of men that you don't want to attract, or maybe you do, but you're only going to attract the men that want to have sex with your body. That's it. While the men that, you know, may want long-term stuff, they will only see you as a sexual object. They will only see you as someone to not take seriously. That is something that a lot of women just seem to not be able to grasp. Men will not take a woman seriously when she's overly sexual, because they will put these types of women in the category of having sex with. Fun for a short time, not a long time. I'm not saying all men, but I'm saying a good amount of men will see you as a big booty woman. All I care about is that big booty. That's it. I'm not even listening to anything else. And I don't know. I just think that, you know, sometimes that's a detriment to women, but it's like, you choose it. That's how you're going about it.
I need a confident man. I need a man that understands that I can wear Poochie
Yeah.
Okay, because this is Gucci, honey. This is designer. This is YSL. This is Chanel.
Can I say something?
And I can wear designer outfits. And
You
if I
can.
was being, I put a top over it to kind of
Right.
not have it just.
No,
like,
you beautiful. Listen, you beautiful, love.
Yeah.
But Poochie gonna make him want the coochie. But you gonna want him to want your person, love.
Yeah, but he can want the coochie. But if he makes it past the mind,
Okay.
he can get the coochie. Because just because I may present this way, and
I
that's
got
and that's the problem with men. Men like to judge a book by its cover instead of reading it.
How about not like have a whore cover, not have a whore of a cover? How about that? Okay. How about it's like seriously, and this is why I say women. I'm not saying that women aren't smart. I'm saying women don't gain wisdom. You don't gain wisdom. Your actions do not exemplify wisdom. It's like seriously, why have a whore of a cover? Why? Because then you're presenting that. You know, you're presenting like you're for the streets, but I'm not for the streets. But seriously, you're presenting it, and it's like this is the thing where I find women so ridiculous. If you dress like a gangster, are you gonna believe he's a scholar? Are you gonna want to deal with him? And because you look past how it's like seriously. Women do not, if rarely, look past the cover, especially on, something that's like things like this, like dating apps, things like this, where it's very, you gotta make quick decisions, right? It's not like you're going on, it's not like you already message the people and getting to know them. No, you're making quick decisions, like to swipe left or swipe right, okay, to pop a balloon or not pop it. You're making quick decisions. It's like the cover matters.
I mean, but if it looked like a sex story, I'm gonna think it's a sex story, love.
But when you talk to her, you're gonna know she's not a sex story. And when you don't hit, you're gonna know she's not easy. And when I make you work for it, you're gonna know that it's worth working for.
See, listen, I'm a man of something. Last question. Respectful, I love you, right? So, but I would ask, it's a purpose for everything. Intent. Why would you present like this? What would be your purpose? Because you're a beautiful woman. We know you got curves. You could have put something that wrapped around you. We still know it's there.
That's not me.
I got you. I respect that.
That's not me.
I respect it.
My man is okay with it. Yeah, I was married, so he's okay.
Okay, you have 2 unpopped balloons.
Your man will be okay with what man? You're single. What man? You were married. Yes. Now you're not. It's like, obviously he wasn't okay with it anymore. Or obviously he wasn't okay with you anymore. Or obviously you weren't okay. It's like, seriously. It's really ridiculous that women use failures to support any arguments they have in the present. It was a failure for a reason. So for you to use failures to back your argument is such idiotic. It's so stupid. It's really not. It's not a good, backing point. It's not good evidence for anything. Using failures, right? It's not a good way to back your point.
Actually, one.
You got to pop 1 balloon.
Okay.
I'm following you.
Okay. Well, this is hard because I think, if we're going off of like how people are judging a book by its cover, I try not to judge people based on that because you can't tell what a person is based on the way they look. You have to read into the book. And I feel like if a man wants to love and wants to have a family, that's really what it's about. And if he's a man that gets it, then I can work on appearance because I'm a stylist. I'm a fashion stylist and I style celebrities. I do a lot. And I can change that part because your hair, your Jordans are not a deal breaker for me because your core is real and you get it. You get the bond between man, woman, and child. So that's good for me. So I'm not gonna pop your balloon because
I agree. What's up, you? Yeah, females do judge men by a cover. I mean, more than ever right now in this generation, in this 2025, women judge men insanely on their cover, more than ever before. Okay, women care about height, They care about body shape. They care about face attraction. They care if you look wealthy or if you look poor. Women judge men extensively.
Maybe something good, you know? I don't know. Willing to see. And for you, okay, I think, I mean, like we said, I'm undecided because you are a gentleman. And, huh?
And a scholar.
And a scholar. And
Say what?
And a scholar. Gentleman and a scholar.
Yeah, and I like that. But I'm tall. Not really tall, but I am taller. And I don't know if it may be a problem. So I'm only gonna pop your balloon for that. But you are.
Literally, she's judging a man on his cover. His height. Literally. I mean, the hypocrisy is insane. Talking about the last man. This is why it's insane with women. Okay? That other man is judging her on how she's dressing. Her choice. Something she can control. And she's choosing to dress how she wants. Okay? Now she's judging this man on his height. Something that men cannot control. It's like you are judging a man on a cover that is it's the book itself. Literally, it's the book itself. It's not even the cover. It's the book itself. That's what you're judging a man on. Unlike you, your dust jacket can be taken off and replaced with another one. But you chose to not. You want the whore just dust jacket. It's the hypocrisy that is so insane with women. It really is. You're gonna pop his balloon because he is short. Not because of his personality. While you just fucking complained, okay, or just trying to back an argument that the other guy was judging you on how you dress. I swear to God, women are insane.
You are a good guy, and I think there is a good girl for you. She's not me, but it's okay. But you are a good girl, a good guy. Okay.
Okay. Can you come up here with us?
If I was this guy, I would say some shit. I would say some shit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Do you have any questions for her?
Do you like kids?
Yes, I love children.
Okay. How many kids do you have?
I have two.
How old are they?
I have a 23-year-old and I have a 10-year-old.
You have children?
Yes, I have three.
Yeah.
5, 8, and 10. One is biologically not mine, but he's mine if you get what I mean.
That's good. I like that.
I really don't have no.
Do you have any questions?
No, just I like
I don't think she's gonna go. I don't think she's gonna go far with this guy.
all that. I like a man that gets it. And just by him showing that he loves a child that isn't his, that lets you know that you have compassion and you are a loving person. Because a lot of men can't take that, you know, loving a child as their own. So I commend you for that. That's real.
Okay. Is this a match?
I think it is.
Yeah, that's a match.
Okay. We have a match.
I walk in.
Come on, start. Oh, that's how we feeling? Hablo español muy bien? All right.
Starling. Yo soy Starling. What else?
Oh, I'm sorry. Done that style. Where you from, love?
I'm from New York.
What part of New York?
I was born in Staten Island, but I was like raised around my Brooklyn sides. Long story short.
All right, so you here and you were looking for what? What are you looking for in your king? You here to find a king. I know you're.
Yo, I can see the piercings. Oh, God.
I'm looking for somebody who is not a hoe.
That's it?
And they real and they nice and they sweet and they got that bag and they gonna spend on me.
I want someone who's a hoe, has the bag, and spend it on you. I swear to God. The women are for the streets. I mean, it's like so many women's for the streets. And you have a nipple piercing, it's like already. All these women are not modest, and I'm not saying that. Yeah, I mean, I look at these women; they're sexually attractive. I'll give you that. These women are sexually attractive. They are definitely fuckable. But it's like that is the persona, that is the energy, that is the thought process that women are putting out. You're fuckable. That's it. That is how women are going about life. Not that, oh, you're wifey material, your relationship material. No, you are fuckable. You are someone I want to have sex with. That's the energy women are putting out.
Ah, that's a bet. What's a deal breaker?
A deal breaker is a liar because we too grown for that.
I know you're gonna find your king, love. Princess treatment. Oh, boy, that Cosmigo.
Okay, let's bring in our next single lady. Right here with me. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Star. I'm 27. I do insurance, logistics, and I'm a songwriter.
You do insurance, logistics, and you're a songwriter?
Yep.
Okay. And your name is Star?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And what are some green flags in dating you?
She's cute. This is the thing where I find it kind of a red flag with women trying to get into entertainment. I really do. I find it a red flag. Because I mean, like it's a dream kind of thing, but it's like such a I don't know, such a pipe dream, such a I don't know. I mean, I guess it's cool and all, but I just sometimes for some reason it irks me a little bit. I don't know.
I'm really supportive. I'm really sweet, and I like to eat, so I'm gonna feed you.
Okay. And what is an interesting fact about you?
I'm just like a really creative person. Like anything creative, like I like to dive into.
And what is your love path?
My love path is a devoted climber and commitment.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have no pop balloons. You may ask the gentleman a question.
What is your body count?
What is your body count? Let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name's Steve Reese. I'm 42. I'm an insurance adjuster and an actor as well. And an actor as well. I'm 42, baby. This might be to oblivion.
Okay. No, what's the body count? What's the body count? Are we answering?
He said he's 42, so.
So a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We'll come back.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation?
All right, my name is Marvin Lewis. I'm 39. I'm a special education teacher. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Come on. Go ahead. Oh, I gotta answer the question?
Yes, you do.
It's my body count?
Yeah.
What's that? It's a Christian song by DMX. There was Keisha, Felicia, Toya,
Okay. You're done.
Ladrika.
Come on. He's done. Let's go.
Come on, LaShawn. I never did.
Calvez, 47, truck driver. I don't know. I ain't gonna sit here.
Come on.
Lost count, big guy?
Yeah, I'm
Come
gonna
on.
pop that one. So.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation?
Steph, 28, chef.
Let's go.
The man has, I think, 6 kids. I'm pretty sure he has a high body count.
Do you have one?
I got 4 baby mamas.
Mm.
So just
Yeah,
know it's more.
done.
It's just more. Just know it's more than 4.
Your name, your age, and your occupation?
Yeah, my name Q. I'm 32. I do security. I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't think that's something men keep track of. I think it's more of a woman thing, but that's a good question. But just realistically, we don't kind of keep up.
Let's say this. I would say this. Yes, men don't necessarily keep track of it, but to not know it off the top of your head, you've done it a lot, or you've had a lot of partners, which is it is what it is. It's fine. I'm not, I kind of think it's a interesting thing where this generation, or I don't know, just people in general don't have a bit more discernment with who they give their body to. But I guess it is
That kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation?
My name is Ray. I'm 44 and I'm a nurse and a realtor. As far as the body count goes, I don't remember, but I do remember the lessons that I learned to prepare me for the next relationship.
Okay.
All right. You do have some pop balloons. Let's find out why they popped. Why'd you pop?
Some things are just better left unsaid. Just like I wouldn't ask her that, Some things are just, better, hey, let that be the past, That's it.
Why'd you pop?
I pop because like, why would she ask that question? Because why would you judge me based on my past? I need to feel just like women feel. You want me to ask you that? You need to feel safe and protected. Why
I
would
don't
you?
mind
You don't mind
anybody
me asking
asking me
you that?
that question.
You sure? Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
You don't mind me? What's
No,
your
I
body count?
don't. My body count is only 1.
Damn, girl, what's your number? Like, can I get
I question that. Her body count's only 1.
another balloon, big dog?
No, it's
Huh?
okay. You don't need it.
She don't want your balloon.
I'm renewed. I'm renewed in
No.
the spirit. Come on. She don't want it.
Why'd you pop?
47. Would be. I'm making fun. If you won the lottery, like, how would you spend the money? If you won?
I feel like I would learn some type of you know, I got married when I was young. So as I grow and I get older, I'm like, yeah, this is, you know, I don't feel like we align. That's all.
How long was your in your marriage?
5 years.
5 years, indeed. I don't.
Okay.
Shoot, tomorrow's a brighter day. You know.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Get out there and chase that butterfly.
Okay. You.
That guy's definitely gonna get popped again. His height is gonna be, you know, I can see why he's more confident or flamboyant or I don't know, showy, because I'm pretty sure a lot of women really put him down because of his height.
You have to pop one balloon.
Oh, gosh. I'm the one who has to pop. I can ask one more question.
Yeah, you can.
Would y'all take me shopping?
After I get to know you, I feel like we got to build a I don't believe in like drawing a woman to me by doing things like that. I want her to get to know me for me and like me for me. So after we build a bond, if I do like you, I don't mind doing that for you.
Mm-hmm. I respect that.
Same thing. We work really hard, you know. So given our what we worked hard for to just anybody, it doesn't make sense because how you gonna know you're different from anybody else?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So now you have to pop.
Yeah.
One.
Okay.
And why'd you pop the Jonas balloon?
I just like his answers more.
Okay. Do you have a question for each other?
Ladies first. Take your time.
Damn.
If you don't have any questions,
I don't have none. I don't have none right now.
Do you have any
What
questions?
does I do. What does loyalty mean to you?
Loyalty means to me is making sure that the woman that you're with never feels inferior to any other woman.
You know, this woman who's like really into the whole pretty much most of these women are into the whole you gotta buy me shit. It's hard because I don't know. I don't mind spending money, and I have, right? I've like my last girl, I spent a lot of money on her. I spent a lot of money on her. But it's like when women come off the bat and just their mindset is like money, money, money. I just like in my mind is like it's just it's gonna be a waste. I feel like it's gonna be a waste of money because it's like you're going into it just thinking about money. It's all about money. It's all about what can you do for me? How can you spoil me? It's like I do not mind because like I said, I like providing. I don't, it's not a big deal for me. But it's like not a single woman I've dated like is like, oh, it's the money right away. It's the money. It's like the mindset of the money because then it's such a turn off. It really is because then maybe I'm being really ridiculous, but just fucking lie to me then, right? You might just lie to me. Show me that you love. I mean, like, I don't know. Because I don't mind spending money on a woman that loves me, that wants me. But I will mind spending money on a woman that just wants me to spend money on her. Because then it's about like, if you don't have the money to spend on her, you know she's leaving you. While the woman that loves you, you know, if you're not spending money on her, in your mind, most likely she's not going to leave you because you would believe and hope that she got with you not because of the money. She got with you because she loves you. So, I don't know. I just think women that think that's so fixated on money is such a big turnoff.
Period. I love it.
Okay, how do y'all feel about each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So it's a match?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a match.
That's interesting because usually on these pop the balloon things, not everyone's getting matches like that. So I'm a bit surprised that all three found a match. It's like it's questionable, right? I question it because I don't know. Watching the other one, you don't get matches like that. You don't get matches that often. So
Take your girl. Thank you. And then they're matching, literally.
that's why I think it's. I don't know. I feel like it's fake. I mean, probably is fake and shit, but.
You gotta put your purse down. You gotta put your purse down.
All right, who we talking to tonight?
This is Tamara.
Tamara, I love it. All right, where you from, Tamara?
Originally from Detroit, Michigan, just moved from the ATL though.
Just moved from the ATL. What are you looking for in your king tonight, Queen?
Just partnership.
That's it, just partnership? Give me one more.
Partnership. You know, I want somebody to plan, understand, and evolve.
And evolve. I gotta ask you this. He can't make no less than what?
I ain't got no number.
Y'all be lying? Go ahead.
No, because for a woman, it's not more so of how much you make, it's more so of stability. So we just want to make sure we're stable on both ends either way.
You know I want to go deep, but I can't. Queen, I know you're going to find your king.
I appreciate that.
Okay, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello.
Hello, gentlemen. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
All right. Hello, my name is Tamara. I am 40 and I work in banking.
Okay, Tamara, and what are some green flags in dating you?
Green flags, I am selfless, I'm funny, and I'm outgoing.
Okay, I can tell. And what is a fun fact about you?
Fun fact, I am very creative. I like to make new clothes so we can be more stylish, go out, and I'm real poised. I like to be in a room with anybody. So whatever status you are, I'm there.
Okay. And what is your love path?
I am an architect.
Wow.
So I like structure. I like for us to know where we're going. I like for us to plan stuff. I like for us to talk about stuff and then create it and move forward.
Okay. All right, well, you have no pop balloons. You have one. Let's go find out about a
All
jumbo
right,
pop.
let's go.
Okay. Can you give us your name, your age, and your occupation?
Yeah, my name is Q. I'm 32. I do security.
Hello.
And Q, why did you pop?
I just don't feel no initial attraction. That's what it is. You look good. It's just not drawn to you. That's it.
That's fine.
No, is Q your type?
Q's very cute. He's not my type, but he's very cute though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You can ask them a question.
All right. My question is, say we were in a healthy relationship and we were out and about and the one that got away came in the room. And she decides she wants to talk to you and give you a second chance. Are you going to go towards her or are you going to stay in a healthy relationship with me?
Ooh, that's interesting. That's a good question. That's a really good question. I admit, for me personally, I've had the one that got away. But let's say I like to do these hypotheticals. If it happened to me, I would probably just stay with her. Right? If I'm in a committed relationship with her, I would just stay with her. I've always think that yes, I do have the one that got away. But in my opinion, it's never healthy to go backwards. It's never healthy to go backwards. I was feeling like, you know what, however it happened, right? It didn't, it still happened. Okay. So for me, it's like, I believe in going forward. Yeah, I don't think going backwards is ever a good idea. And it never really pans out well.
Okay, let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Steve Reese. I'm 42. I'm an insurance adjuster and a part-time actor as well. I'm gonna stay with you. I know it's healthy.
Okay.
I know that that's toxic sitting there already. That's why it didn't work out in the first place.
Okay.
Be a damn fool to go try it again.
Okay.
I mean, some people do.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Marvin Lewis, 39, special education teacher. We don't spin the block over here, so she had her chance. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Galvez, 47, truck driver. I'm staying with the healthy.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Steph, 28, chef. Nah, I'm not. It's about respect. Nah, if I'm dealing with a new person, bro, and I'm happy here, ain't no. First of all, we ain't even been talking, baby. So how I talk back to you?
I got you. Good thing.
Okay. And I'm allow the gentleman to ask you a question.
Okay, let's go.
What do you really look for in your partner?
I really look for, I guess, partnership where me and him can come together. We can understand one another. I would say that because you would have to understand who you're with, understand their flaws, their goods, their bads, and sometimes you just have to roll with the bad and figure things out. So,
all right, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Your question.
When you think about yourself in your last relationship or your prior relationships, what is something about yourself when you self-reflect? Like you've seen a pattern with yourself that you need to work on, something that you need to work on personally,
Very good.
that you know that contributed to like some type of downfall in your relationships.
So with my last relationship, I knew that I had to work on not wanting to know what they want to do all the time, more so than get back into myself. So me and my last relationship, we were more so into each other a whole lot. And I had to learn how to separate that and be an individual sometimes and go do my thing in the world and then come back.
How did that make your relationship fail? Sometimes I don't understand women's I don't know, trying to be accountable. How is that you both were extremely into each other? How did that lead to the failure of the relationship?
Sometimes, go out, do my job, do what I need to do, come back. But a lot of times, a lot of us get lost in that world to where we want to be attached to our partner, all day, every day. And I had to learn how to disattach.
So you turn your partner, you started idolizing your partner. You turn your partner into your God. You start
did a little
becoming
bit.
possessive. You put your partner before God.
Not
Okay.
possessive,
Just
because I'm a Sagittarius. We don't
Okay.
possess nobody.
All right.
I just like for us to have an understanding of who belongs to who. Yeah.
So you like to feel safe,
I
basically.
do like to
got
feel
you.
safe.
It's safe.
Yes.
It's a safety thing.
It is.
I got
Yes.
you.
Okay. Your question.
I guess with the 5 guys, we'll cut it short. With the 5 guys up here, who are you mainly attracted to?
Attracted to?
Physical.
That's what she's trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Physical, because I don't go off
You
of
want to know if she's
physical.
attracted to you?
No, I mean we got 5 guys up here. We could just cutting it short. That's all.
I mean, all of y'all look good.
We're fine. This is her part.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking. Who you got to be attracted to somebody up here, physically.
Physically?
Yeah.
That's a good question. What if it's more than one person type
It's just a
type of
person.
situation? I'm attracted to some people up here. I would say that. You said the most?
I say them all. I just asked you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm attracted to a few people up here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, y'all look nice. Y'all some handsome gentlemen. So.
Your question.
When in a relationship with a man, do you feel like you have?
Sometimes I believe it's a lie. It's hard for me to when you understand women, when you know what's maybe she does find them attractive. I'm doubtful. I mean, she might find some of them attractive. I'm doubtful that she finds many of them attractive because here's the thing: balance and probability. Most women find most men unattractive. So let's say there's like 5 men up there. By probability, statistically, she would most likely find 1 man attractive out of 5. I mean, statistically, that is usually the case. So I'm doubting that she finds most of them attractive.
Have to even bring out masculinity into y'all relationship?
Repeat that. I'm so sorry.
When dealing with a man or in a relationship with a man, do you feel like you have to bring any type of masculinity into your relationship?
No, I like to be feminine. I like to. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, yes.
Why did you pop this gentleman's balloon?
I popped it mainly because you're in trucking, and I know a lot of truck drivers.
No.
I'm not saying that you are them,
I'm local.
but I know that world, and I just
Yeah,
don't
I'm
want to
local.
affiliate myself
Yeah.
with truck, local or not.
Okay, and why did you pop his balloon?
I just look like a baby.
He you know why? Because you look like a YN.
Hey, but
Instead
when
of
you
a
but when you
more
got but when,
mature
but,
man.
hey, but when you got up here, you said you're not gonna judge a book by its cover.
I don't.
So please make it make sense,
I
man.
don't, and I listen to you.
I'm 28 years old. I hope every woman here that's in here, so don't act like I'm a YN. I'm ON. I'm all, you know, my soul is 55. Telling you, we can put some King George on right now.
Okay,
Talk about
I heard that.
For sure, though. I respect it though. For sure.
You still look good as
Appreciate it.
forever. Yeah.
Okay. And you may ask these two gentlemen a question.
All right. Okay. My next question is, what type of setting do you like to go out in? What type of environment do you like to be in when you're taking your woman out on a date?
I like something kind of quaint.
You know, this one is, I admit, right? If you watch the other Pop the Balloon one, somehow they seem more superficial than this one. So I mean, because why I say this is because all three women have gotten matches. So that's why I was like, it's interesting. It's interesting.
That we can actually interact with each other. It's not wall to wall people, everybody all over the place. I like, something kind of secluded where we can actually bond and come together.
All right. Nice.
Your question?
What particular place? I think for me, it doesn't matter the place. It's whatever she want to go. For me, as long as I'm with the person I want to be with, we can be at McDonald's because we can be in Dubai, but if I don't like the person, it don't matter that we in Dubai.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever she want, it's her preference.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna let them ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you have kids?
I don't have kids. I have a nephew that I take care of, but I don't have any kids myself.
All right. Are you trying to have kids?
I am.
You're not trying to have
All right.
kids?
Yeah, I got one graduating high school, my only one. I can't have a 19-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Okay, that's fine.
Come on, Marvin.
All right, baby.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, the size matter.
No, as long as you know how to move it.
Huh?
As long as you know how to move it around. No, size don't matter.
If it don't, let's say it again.
As long as you know how to,
How to move
work
around?
it. As long as you know how to work it.
I'm just making sure.
Size don't matter.
The mic from you.
The man's jokes a lot.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let you have this mic on the phone.
A real question.
Oh, you want what you say?
A real question.
That ain't a real question?
No.
No, that is a real question. The size of money, and that don't matter to you, like for real? Like it don't matter at all. That's a real conversation, like for real.
A size of money or
No, it's the
or
size of a lot
other
of stuff. The
things?
size of a house, the size of other things, the size of money. Like, does it
But
really
we
matter?
weren't talking about that. We were talking specifically about
How you know that? I just
something.
said the size matter for real.
Because usually
What-
when that question is asked,
yeah,
He
men,
jokes too
mainly
much.
when men ask that, it's a sexual question. So what
I
is
just,
your
I
answer?
just left it. I just left it open. But you answer one of. What about the
Okay.
size of the house?
Size of the house, yes.
Oh, he used to do it.
No,
I'm trying.
no.
Okay.
I don't look in the past.
You don't look.
I
Are
don't
you sure
never
about
look
that?
in the past. I'm positive. When I block you, it's a wrap. You don't exist anymore.
I might not do it like Jerome. I might do it like Tyrone. I'm for you, baby. I love you.
I'm 42, so we're good.
okay, well. You have any more questions?
You have any kids?
I got 2 sons, 13 and 4.
You want any more?
I want a lot of kids if I can afford it.
Okay.
How do y'all feel about each other?
I'm really liking his stance.
I'm on a diet, but I like chocolate.
Hey, I'll take that.
You feel me? I got a couple cabbages. I can use a couple more.
He jokes
Okay,
way
you
too
want to
much.
take that game over there. Is this a match?
Yeah, it's a match.
Okay, we have a match. Oh my goodness.
Yes. There you go, baby.
Seems like you're ready. You better say.
Content creator.
How old are you?
And I'm 30 years old. Wait, I'm 31.
Okay.
I'm 31.
Okay. And Tiara, what are some green flags in dating you?
I have a good vibe. I'm funny and I'm energetic and I have a good spirit.
We'll end on this. Yeah, we'll end on this woman. Please check them out, okay? I mean, you could always, finish it out, but we'll end on this woman, okay?
So,
okay.
If you're funny and you have a great vibe, that's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
I will say this: I'm not a funny guy. I mean, have I made women laugh before? Yeah, but it's not necessarily not necessarily because of skill, right? Because of comedic skills or anything. So I will. That's definitely something I don't have.
And what is something about you that nobody else knows, but you would like for them to know?
Okay.
Something interesting.
I'm very quiet.
Really?
I may not look like it, but I'm very quiet.
Okay.
She kind
I have a soft spot.
Okay. And what is your love path?
My love path is I'm the harmonizer, and I'm very spiritual, and I'm very caring, and I'm a very quiet person. So I like my peace, actually. So that's my love path.
Okay. Okay. Well, you do have one pop balloon. Let's find out why he popped.
Okay.
Can you give her your name, your age, and your occupation?
Calvez, 47, truck driver.
And why did you pop Calvez?
Just physical, that's all. She nice looking, but just not physical, that's all. I mean, she younger, so yeah.
Okay. Is Calvez your type?
No,
What makes him not your type?
he's a little bit older for me,
Oh, I ain't say my age.
but you look old.
Dang, okay.
Okay. Follow me. Right here. Okay. I'm gonna let you ask the gentleman a question.
Okay.
You might.
What's something that you love in your woman?
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name's Steve Reese. I'm 42. I'm an insurance adjuster and a part-time actor. I love for my woman to be all about me. That's it.
I love for my man to be all about me too, baby.
Right?
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Steph, 28, chef. And what was your question again?
What's something that you love about your woman?
I just like mine raw, like authentic, like be yourself around me. Because if you ever feel like, don't make me feel like you somebody else that you didn't like initiate me to, or you didn't introduce me to that person. Seriously, so be yourself around me, because I'm gonna accept you for who you is anyway.
So you basically let your woman be herself and nobody else.
She can't be. How would she be somebody else if she not herself? Be yourself. Don't introduce me to nobody else.
So do you like your woman to wear different wigs?
I don't care what she wear. Be herself. Herself means not what she wear and what she got on for the day. Be who you truly are.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your
The guy's
occupation.
really
Oh yeah, my name Q. I'm 32. I do security. Just like I want to be like in her soft era, kind, down to earth, open minded, non-judgmental, things of that nature. So real easy going.
I like that answer.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let the gentleman ask you a question.
Okay.
Your last relationship, what would you do different to make it work?
I would say be more consistent.
Yeah.
That's what I would say, because the consistency wasn't there.
Okay. Okay.
Through all the years you've been dating. Matter of fact, how old are you?
I'm 31.
31? Okay, so through 31 years of dating, what did you notice about yourself?
Well, I didn't have confidence when I was growing up.
She didn't date for 31 years. Okay, she didn't date when she was a baby.
So when I'm older, I have a high standard of confidence, a strong confidence, and I see myself like, I'm look at me like, I'm beautiful, and I didn't.
I would pop the balloon there. I would pop the balloon there. I hate women with ego. I really do. I'm sorry, you're not beautiful. I mean, you're average at best. You're average at best. I mean, I'm sorry. Beautiful? I mean, like, this is the thing where if I fall in love with you, right? Then yeah, I'll probably see you as beautiful. But if I don't know you, I'm just going on pure looks. I'm sorry, you're not beautiful. I hate it when people
Know that I was this beautiful until like everybody started telling me constantly, oh, you're beautiful, you're beautiful.
and that's the problem, right? That's the validation, the feeding into women's delusion. If you are so beautiful, why are you by yourself? Why are you still in the dating market? Why are you alone? You're so beautiful. This is the thing where a lot of women don't understand, and it's been a detriment to women. It's made women so egotistical. Men say shit so they can have sex with you. That's it. They say shit so they can have sex with you. They say, I love you. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're amazing. You're a queen. You're a 10. You're the most gorgeous girl I've ever seen. Because they want to have sex with you. Because if you are truly beautiful, what man would want to leave you, right? If you're truly beautiful, you gotta have evidence of it in the real world. Besides men inflating your ego, because men do that to a lot of different types of women. You know, like if you're beautiful, I don't know, big social media following, you're beautiful, magazines, commercials, all this shit. It's like your beauty hasn't gotten you, I don't know, opportunities or something from the world. If you didn't survive or your beauty didn't create things for you, then really, are you really that beautiful?
Beautiful person, you should just start streaming and start doing this, and that's what I noticed about myself.
Like I said, be true who you are. Be nobody.
I love that.
You say you're a caregiver, right?
Yeah.
So, what made you get into that field, and how do you feel about it?
Because I have a good heart and I like helping people. And also, my mother is the nurse. She's a nurse. So I kind of took off of what she does.
So you feel like you're real compassionate for the patients that you see every day and things like that?
Yep, I do.
Okay. All right, you're gonna have to do the hard part. Do you have a toothpick? You know, okay, I got you. You're going to pop one balloon.
Older man?
Right here.
The YN?
Why'd you pop this gentleman's balloon?
So I'm not judging, but it was the shoes for me.
Oh yeah, I was never a candidate here. I did this for the love of YouTube and the
Really?
support. Yeah, nah, I was never supposed to do this.
Oh,
So in case you didn't hear me
So it was
earlier,
a
I said,
pop-up.
yeah, no, it was a pop up and support. I don't know her.
Oh, okay.
I came with somebody.
We are first.
That's not the question.
When?
Where?
Like I stated, I would have to see what your interests are first. I wouldn't just be, hey, we want to meet you at this place or something like that. If we actually talked and we are putting together a date, I would like to know what your interests are. So it'd be something that we are mutually into rather than just doing something spontaneously. That's all.
Still not answering the question.
Back up.
Still not answering the question, sir.
The putt-putt golf.
That was not a good answer. A good response, no.
Opinion. It's opinionated.
Okay, so I'm your girl. I'm your girl, right? How would you take me out on a date? Where would you take me out on a date?
Well, since you want to keep going that way, I'm going to go where I want to go. We going to Houston,
Where?
eat. I want me a Hawaiian ribeye. Then we might go hit a bar, go do a couple other things. But hey, if it's just on me and what I want to do, that's what it's gonna go like. But I would
Okay.
like to actually know what you're interested in, so we can do something around both of our interests rather than just me. That's all.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Typically, when I plan a date, I like to try to do something where I can sit down to get to know you. So, some of my favorite restaurants, I like Papa Do's, Don Letty's, Taste Bar. And then I'll try to do something interactive, just get you, see how you are, be free and everything like that. So maybe like bowling, something like that, top golf. So yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, you are going to have to pop one balloon.
Okay. Because that wasn't even the answer. The question that I asked.
Not mad, sweetheart.
Huh?
I'm not mad, sweetheart. You got what you like, and I'm not mad at that. Keep it. You
Okay.
good.
He didn't. He didn't say no McDonald's.
Yeah, you have a toothpick? Yeah, that's okay. Okay.
What the
Do you have
hell?
any questions?
Where you from originally?
I'm from San Diego, California.
How long you been in Houston?
I was raised in Houston.
That's all I got.
You have any questions?
So, are you the type of person that likes to give gifts, or do you receive gifts like romantically, or do you like?
Give gifts. It's like it goes to money. You know, I think we have a generation of women that just thinks about money, just think about themselves, just thinks about what they can get out of a man, and it's really tiring. It really is. It's like, do women want to not get into committed relationships and see what they can build, find someone they love, find someone they can communicate with, find someone they can enjoy life with? No. Are you going to provide for me? Are you going to give me gifts? Are you going to take me out to things? Are you gonna buy me things? It's like, what the? It's like practically every woman is like, all they want is a sugar daddy.
To share.
I personally don't care about gifts. If that's something that I see that whoever I'm dealing with like, then I try to fulfill her in that. But me personally, I don't really care too much about it.
Okay, how do you express love?
I express love by like changing my behavior if you bring it up. Just listening, trying to create a comfortable environment for you. Just listening and making changes based off whatever you tell me.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay.
Any more questions? Okay, how do
You
you
don't
feel
have
about
any
each other?
questions for me?
Oh, not anymore. Not right now.
Okay.
How do y'all feel about each other?
Oh, she cool.
How do you feel about him?
You don't pop it. Cause
Let her pop that balloon. Oh, she pop it. Let her pop it.
do you
Well, what?
Go ahead. And right here. And why did you pop his balloon?
Cause he wasn't interested in knowing anything about me.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped.
I feel you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. You're the only one that came out of this with nobody. I'm not saying that would be a sign of beauty, but I'm just saying that, like, you're so beautiful. Yet out of all these other women, you're the one who's only one who came out with nobody that's with you. Plus all the other shit I said. So I mean, this is a thing where we need to stop overinflating women's egos. It really is. It's a detriment to them.
Thank you. Never mind. Thank you so much.
Nah, what do you guys think? I thought it was an interesting I don't know if you guys like to pop the balloon things. This is, I mean, it's like, I'm not saying that I care about how much engagement it is, but I mean, the engagement is a good indicator for me to see if, like, the episodes are, there are some traction to it or people do like it. For me, it's like why I don't always do pop the balloon is that there's not a whole lot of people that's, I don't know, that's into it. At least when it comes to my content. I know other people, they do get some traction. So I don't know. I don't mind doing it. I mean, it's interesting. It's sometimes it's fun to watch, but if there's not many people who care to watch it on my stuff, right? Then, I don't know how many times I would do it, but yeah, I mean, again, I thought it was interesting. Please tell me if you guys like it or not. I mean, that would be helpful. So I could do more because I had I think the last one or the one before that, I had a viewer wanted me to react to a popular balloon one. So, that's why I try to, include it from time to time, but yeah. If you guys don't like it, then I probably won't include it, but please tell me if you guys are interested. But other than that, I think that's it for tonight. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for checking it out. You guys are amazing. Please check out my other content. Please check out my other videos. Please like, subscribe if you haven't. Other than that, you guys are amazing, right? I love you guys.